Good morning, YouTube, my family and my friends. Excellent Dreams here, back with another exclusive video for you today. Alright, now check out this shirt I have on here. Now, hold on. Cut this light on here. As you can see, got the Diamond Club, got the car coming through the city. It has some 3D effects in it. Oh yeah, now this is a sublimation print with rhinestones on top. Today, we'll be doing vinyl on a fatigue shirt with black rhinestones and reflective vinyl. Let's jump right in. Alright, so here's, let's check it. Y'all shouldn't still be seeing me. Oh yeah, nope, that's right. Okay, so here we are. This is the cut. I gotta weed 3 of these. So I got a call last night after sending over the mock-up that the individual, that 2 more people wanted this design here on a shirt. So let me open back up my cutting software. Sure cuts a lot. Look, there go another one of the shirt that I got on. Diamond Club. Alright, we're just going to file. We're going to import. And we're going to, not the PDF for Aaron. We're going to the SVG files to be cut. Alright, so since I have both my hard drives on here, my original and my clone drive, okay, it has to be this one. So that was my Excellent Dreams drive. Let me go to my clone drive and quick access. There it is. Oh, I did place it in the PDF for Aaron folder. Okay, we'll move this up to the left, move it up to the top. Alright, it is 11/843 by 11/447. Alright, let's go over to the cutter. Let me cut my cutter on. Alright, here we are at the cutter. Now I already have my vinyl loaded up into my cutter. I just need to set my origin. I did a test cut last night. So I already did a test cut. Here it is right here. I'll be weeding that out in a second. And I actually should have put a cut line around it. So that's what I'm going to do with this one. Let's go back over here. we're gonna go into our, actually these really have names that go on the back. I was thinking I'll do all the names at the same time, but this is 20-inch reflective, so I might as well go ahead and do the names while I cut it out. That way I can get the spacing and everything. So one back is supposed to say, I'll do this on the second page. So let's do the second page down here. Go to my text. Young Bleed Corleone. Okay. Let's make this larger. Let's change our text. Oh yeah. Boom. Now I like that. That's that impact font. I'm gonna just copy it down here. See if there's anything else. Oh, that might be dope. Just depends on how the stones lay in. I'm trying to just get this done. I'm trying to choose a font where I can just hit Rhinestones and I don't have too much work to do. And this one isn't bad, but that one's thicker. Let's see here. Let's do a place and fill in the inside. One island fill. Clear the path. Merge overlapping stones. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, no, no. Not liking it at all. What about this one? Okay, so here's what we'll have to do to get it how we want it. I'm going to double click here. I'm going to press enter. Now we have it like this. I'm gonna click on it. I'm gonna click here. I'm gonna do center. Then I'm gonna go to edit, and my text spacing here, I'm gonna decrease the line spacing to bring that closer together, like so. Then we're gonna make that larger. Yes. Let's go ahead and weld it together. Well, I want the text spacing down some. Okay, like that. So I'm about to put an outline on this. Just weld it together. Let's do a place and fill to the outside. No stones. Island fill. Let's go a little. Let's see what point 1 look like. Okay, that's better. Yeah, boom. Now we gotta trim this through here, like so. Boom. Now when we do our place and fill, add the stones at 0.075. It should fit right in there. Island fill. Clear the path. Merge overlapping stones. Yes. I'm liking that better. Yep. We're gonna do that again with the impact font. And the next one is supposed to say Boss Lady T. let's go ahead and weld that. Item fill. Clear the path. Merge overlapping stones. Let's give her outline as well of 0.1 to the outside. Great. Boom. Let me just straighten this out, y'all. Control S. So we're gonna cut out the text, and we're gonna cut out and there's more text that has to go on here on the back. So we're gonna see how it comes out. Boom. Should come out just right. Boom. Okay. Control F, save your work. Just grab these right here. There we go. Now, if you seen my video from the other day, CorelDraw was being real temperamental. It was shutting down. But as you can see here, that's not always the case. Okay. There's Boss Lady T. Then we got one more. We got impact. Did I do the Young Bleed? 11-8. Okay. You just want to make sure all of this is straight. Definitely want to make sure that these shirts come out right. It's 6:22 here in Cincinnati, Ohio. $6.22. So I gotta get this done because I go shoot pool for my pool team later on tonight. So yeah, I'm working to get this done for sure. 3 shirts. I'll get them done for sure. Boom. Young Bleed. So as y'all know, Cash Money and No Limit Records is supposed to do a versus this weekend in Vegas. I am creating shirts for people that are going to that event. One of the people I'm making shirts for is actually Young Bleed. Tell me how you do that there. I will be putting his verse on the back of this shirt. So I gotta get the names done first and then do the verse. So that's why I'm up on this early morning to get this done before I go shoot my pool tournament. Yeah, that's what I'm on this morning. Boom, boom. Alright. Look good. I don't know why I always want to put that extra stone there. Like, come on, man. Alright. Let's do Marvelous. Okay, I need more space. Let me move all of this up. All of this up. Here, we're gonna stretch this one out, so we're gonna do text spacing like this. For this one, we're gonna do let's go with a script font. I start writing down my favorite script fonts, y'all. This one could be dope, especially since I'm using that. Oh, that would be dope. I gotta see though. That's different. Wireframe. So it is just those left, just that. I would have to go in there and lay those stones in there by myself. I like it, but we're not gonna use it right now. Komika Boss. I like that. So one of these stones right here fit in here. No, I would have to weed all that out. I'm not weeding all of that out. I would have to read every last one of those out. Nope, not today. Ah, I can rock with that. That's not as much. And the songs fit in there nicely. Okay, I'm with that. Song still fit? Yes, it does. Okay, that's what we're doing then. That's what we're doing, y'all. I'm cool with that. Yeah, I'm just pressing the space bar and getting these in here. I did say I wanted to go with something more simpler. This isn't bad. I'll pick that out as soon as you know it. Yeah, I know how I do it. Copy this O. Boom. D right here. Now y'all see how I do it, how I get designs done fast. I know all of these circles was in the same spot. I only had to do that one line, and brought that line over for my N, my T. Do it again right here for the R and for the P. I'm almost done. I know y'all thought I was gonna hand place every stone. Ha! I fooled you. I'm only gonna do this once too. I'm gonna drag this over for the R. Then finish out the leg on the R. We're almost done. Boom. That should be the exact same curve on that R. Not quite. But I'll do the R by itself as well. Boom. Move these in where they need to go. Like so. Alright. Moving right along. Let's see if we can get this. Oh, and that's half of that C. Not bad. Just have to move a couple. Move these. Couple. Alright. Get that one in there. Alright. Now I just gotta tackle this T and get that S, so we're done. But we still need to do Marble and Marvis. Marvelous Marvin. But that should be pretty easy. Boom. Okay, this one and this one. There we go. Remember, Control F saves your work. Uh-oh. Well, I'll be there. Boom. Let's nudge that over. It's this right here. We got to break that curve apart. Let's go ahead and combine that back together. Weld it. And then we want this one combined back together and weld it. Because we got to bring this down a little bit. There we go. Let's weld these two. Let's put a place and fill of 0.1 on the outside. Boom. Okay, let's do this marvelous right here. Let's do our place and fill. Change it back for rhinestones, 0.075. Let's go inside, add stones, island fill. Clear the path, merge overlapping stones. Let's change the color so we can see it. Alright. Not bad. Not bad. Got that pretty much on the dime. Not too much editing I have to do. I like it. Makes my job easier. Hence why I like using the Rhinestone Wizard. I mean, when it works, it just works. When it doesn't work, you know, you still gotta work it, you know, to make it work. But I love it. Wouldn't trade it for any other software. Boom. I ain't got time for that R. We got one right here. For this marvelous here. Yeah. Oh, it's only supposed to be one, like so. That's how you do it. Boom. Still got to do Young Bleed's verse. You're gonna use a different type of font for that though. Edit, fill between two, take one away. Perfect. Let's do it again right here. Fill between two, take one away, shift and clear the path. Perfect. Well, maybe they have to go all the way up there. Like that. That's better. Alright. Boom. Okay, we want to make sure that we got everything chopped through, because what you see in the gray is actually going to be the reflective vinyl that we're cutting out, and then the stones are going in the inside. Alright, nudge that back over, save it, and we got to go to the third page. I'm gonna go to my Google. I need to get that verse. Niggas say who that? Say they want to do that. That's what we need. Copy that text. Open the text tool and paste it in there. Right here. Boom. We're gonna equal space it. Center it up. We're gonna do it again. Boom. We're gonna make it bigger. Change this text. Oh, nah. That ain't bad. I already know I can't get no rhinestones in that. Let's see here. Let's do a place and fill, island fill. I just want to see something. Okay. That ain't bad. But if I did it like this, and I edit, no, I don't like that text. Nope. fix this W. Boom. Fill between two here. And actually, yeah, we're gonna do it just like that. Boom. Fill between two here. W down to here, boom. And get this A right here, boom. Oh yeah. Boom. Move that right in there like so. Get this other A here. Fix this E. Equal space. Let's see if they let us do it now. Grab all those stones, equal space. Yep. So sometimes it's just temperamental. There's another A down here. Fix this. Boom. No, last one. That's crazy. Alright, boom. Niggas say, who that? Say they want to do that. Oh, this A up here too. Boom. Boom. Grab all of that, place it in the field, outside, 0.075. We're going to go here, shift here, and trim. So now, I'll nudge all them stones out the way. We don't need this black. This is what we're cutting. Control C. No. We're going to go to templates. Vinyl overcut, stone 2+ cut. So now that gives us this. I'm going to take this. Now I don't like how that look right there. Let's go back. Let's fix that for real. Oh, I didn't even see that. So let's grab this black, move it back in, edit, nudge the black back in. These little stones right here, we want to make sure those look right in there. So let's nudge those back in. And what we want to do is, I'm going to go in here with this tool here. I'll cut this off like there, right there. So all I used was the rectangle tool. I'm about to trim through this here. I'm about to trim through the black here. Push that to the back. Boom. Get the black and trim through the black. There we go. We no longer need this. I'm going to take and move these stones in here, like so. Boom. Boom. Come on. Okay. Right here. Alright, perfect. Let's get these stones out of here right there. I'm going to take this black, get rid of this, get rid of this, complete this curve here by bringing this arrow like so, and bringing this one like so, and smoothing it out just a little more, like so. Boom. We're going to take our 3-point curve here, and from here, no, from here, that node there, to here. There we go. Let's finish off that node. Alright, let's smart fill that now. Boom. I'm gonna smart fill here. Boom. Send it to the back. Hold shift. Wait a minute. Don't hold shift. You have to go to your selection tool, your pick tool now. Now that's pushed to the back. You want to hold shift. Get that little piece there and trim that out of there. So now we no longer need this piece. We're going to combine these two and weld it. And now we no longer got a little divot right here. Let's get that out of there. We no longer need this. I had to double click. I seen that there was some cutting through the vinyl going on. There we go. So now we have that fixed like so. We can actually, I'm gonna go ahead, take that out of there. We're going to boom, that's how thick it is. I'm gonna turn that 90 degrees. Place it right here. Stretch this out here, like so. We're going to weld that to that. Like so. That looks better. Take and click on this black. I'm going to take this, send it to the back. Click on this black here. We're going to trim that out of there. Okay, I'm cool with that because that's what I wanted. That's cool. I don't mind smart filling the design back in because I'm not even gonna need this part right here unless somebody called me back and like, bruh, hey, I need another one of those shirts, and then they want it sublimated or they want it DTF. Today I'm doing them in vinyl, but I always like to save my work in case, you know, the shirt's a hit. You know, it's easy to wash and repeat. Boom. Let's weld all that together. Right click on this X to get rid of the outline. I'm going to weld this black to that. Boom. There we go. So now I don't need this vinyl overcut stone 2 plus cut because we're going to do this one. Click on the gray and place and fill. No, templates. Vinyl overcut stone 2 plus cut. And there it is right there, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and put a weeding box around it to make it easier to weed. And that helps me to save my vinyl. Alright. And I like to double it up. So Control C and then Control V. I'm going to export it to my cutter. That's that one. That's that. And it's 13 inches by 16. So I'm not going to send it to my cutter just yet. Because now I need these. Let's select all the gray on this page. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, I moved that. Boom. Oh, this is supposed to be gray too. Boom. Let's make all the stones black. Yeah. Okay. Select all gray. Play templates, vinyl overcut stone 2 plus cut. So now we're gonna see what we're working with. What's this right here? That's 12 inches. We're gonna paste that in here. So we know we're working with 13 inches across. This right here, 6 inches up and down. Ooh, okay. I know I can get this boss lady tee. Boom. I'm gonna turn that 90 degrees. Okay. I know I can get that in there. Like so. Okay. Now what are we looking at? 13, 676, 1953. But what's this? That's 4 inches. I can get that in there too. I turn that 90%. Get that in there. Squeeze that in there right there. Boom. What are we looking at? 15 by 19. That's good. And this right here was 11. Okay, we might have to cut these out by themselves. Oh, yep, there we go, right there. Boom, and then this marvelous Marvin right here. Wow, that should be perfect. Yep. Okay. We're going to go ahead and create our weeding box on this one, like so. Let's go Control C, Control V. Let's do it again for this one here. We can make this one a little smaller. Control C, Control V. And now we have our cuts. And this one, we gotta do by itself. Okay? Alright, let's do this one. I'm going to export it. Back one. I'm going to just leave them in the PDF for Aaron so I know where they at. Alright, then here's this one. Export. That's front. So then we got to do one more of these because I already have one cut. So we got to do one more just to No Limit Records. Okay, without the marvelous. Okay, boom. Save that. And then on this page, we got that by itself. We need 2 backs for that. Alright, now we can jump into the cutter. Let's get rid of this file here. File, import. Here's our PDF for Aaron folder. I'm going to go to my view details. Let's go by date. Oh, come on. There we go. It just took a minute for it to populate. So let's start with this one first. Let's do this. That's the front. Okay, that's the back. Okay. We'll start off with this one. Now I know I have 20-inch vinyl here. So I am going to put this up here to the top, put this up here to there. Now I need to change my mat size. We're going with the custom size. Because I know I have 19.5 in width, and then the height, let's go 20 as well. Boom. That way it fits on the mat. That's 18 inches. We can turn it. We're gonna save some of that flock. Some of that vinyl. Boom. Let's get it right back in the spot by hitting the lines. And as you can see here, it comes up to 18 point something inches. 18.112. I'm going to go to my cutter. And I'm going to test the connection. I'm sure it's going to cut because I just cut something last night. Ah, look. Test the connection. It's supposed to move the daggone thing. Hold on. Let me see here. Okay, so it is connected to the computer. Now let's test the connection again. No. I got the port set on auto connect. Wow. Alright, give me 1 second, y'all. Go into the settings. Let's go to cutter. Cutter settings. Okay. US cutter. There it is right there. Alright, I might have to restart my computer to get it to cut, so I'll be back. Okay, here we are at the cutter. I'm about to cut this out. It's a width of 18.112. Let's go ahead and get it cutting.